Hello, crafty travelers. Well, today is Thursday, July the 21st, 2022, and I'm getting ready to pull out of Olema campground. I've got everything inside the RV pretty secured. Now I've got to go outside and unhook the water and the electrical and turn my propane off. Then I have the little chore of hooking up the car back onto the RV. Luckily, the people who are nearest to me, have left this morning, so their spot is vacant. So I'm going to back the car up into that spot and then pull my RV out, back up a little bit so I don't block my neighbors to the driver's side, and hook up the car. And then Snickers and I will be on our way back home to Willits. It's been an enjoyable 4 days, very relaxing and resting. I did a tour of the RV park earlier. I'll post that above. And I also drove down to Bodega and Bodega Bay and saw some interesting buildings that were famous because of a movie. If you haven't seen that video, watch that one. Okay, I got to get out and finish up my chores. I'll try and video a little bit as I go along. And then off we go. Oh, I also have to go to the dump station. Yeah, well, that's what comes with RVing. All right, talk to you later. I am a 71-year-old woman who loves to camp and travel. Most of the time, I take my little schnauzer Snickers with me. I belong to 4 lady camp groups, and one I started in my area. One of the reasons we bought the Minnie Winnie was so I could go more on my own, or with my lady camper groups. My channel, Crafty Traveler, isn't only about crafting. It's about being crafty smart. When traveling, camping, quilting, and doing crafts.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action.
Water and electric's unhooked. Lots of people leaving this morning. The only thing I have left is to get my pressure gauge off and paint that red so I don't forget it. Another thing I do so I don't forget is to take off the chocks. You notice I have a yellow rope on my chocks. That's to show me I don't forget them and I can handle them easier. Well, there's where I parked the car, in that spot. So I need to pull the RV out and back it up to the car. All hooked up, ready to go. It did take me about 10 minutes to get everything done, but it's good. Here I go. All dumped. It was really easy. No problem. Snickers and I made it home safe and sound. Took us about 2.5 hours to get from Olema campground back home. I enjoyed the trip immensely. It was very relaxing for me. Just me and Snickers. This was my first solo trip, very solo. I didn't even plan on meeting anyone that I took with the RV and with Snickers, towing my Honda CRV. I had no issues hooking it up or unhooking it. And the only little thing that did kind of go wrong, on the way, I didn't check the blinkers, and I must have put the cord in upside down. And on the way, a gentleman came to the campground and saw me and said, I think your blinkers are hooked in incorrectly, or they're swapped, because when you turn right, when you turn your right blinker on the RV, the left blinker goes on the car. So on the way home, I did it right, and I went back and checked the blinker system, and the right went with the right, and the left went with the left, and all was good. A very nice thing happened while at the campground. I did post my first few pictures on Girl Camper, and there were 2 girl campers in the campground with me. Here's their picture. So I made 2 new friends. They don't live near me, so I hope to see them at girl camper events. Darcy and Gail. It was fun to meet you. I enjoyed going to the Point Reyes National Seashore Visitor Center and driving around there, and then the next day going to Bodega Bay and Bodega and seeing some buildings that were in a movie. Now, if you haven't watched those videos, I'll try and post them. I remember to post them. Also, the Olima campground was a very nice campground, fairly spaced apart. Plus, they spaced us apart even more. They are concerned with COVID in Marin County, so masks were necessary in the office as well as at the visitor center. Didn't need a mask at the restaurant at Bodega Bay, but that's in Sonoma County. So if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay crafty when traveling to wherever you travel. Thanks for watching.